is I was a total beginner, not only with this method, but quilting in general. I've made 2 baby quilts.
Okay. Oh.
So, but I was so taken by Susan's stuff online. It's like, and just, I was looking for something new to try. It's like, I'm going to go try it. And really had to work at, and I'm feeling it again already, okay, I'm the beginner. And you guys in the corner over there, it's like, they've been here 7 or 8 times. I don't know how many. Stop comparing, just stop. So I would walk around and admire and then try and shut that down and just say, go back and do it. And when I came, I had, working from Susan's stuff online, I had done a lot of the mother's body, for the most part.
Wow.
And when I got here, I realized I have to take it all apart.
Why?
Because on the first day, when Susan was talking about like the cutting and particularly the sizing, I realized I was working too small. I had made this large, but my pieces were small, and I stepped back from it, and they looked like 2. So I just had to have that conversation of, this is a learning process. So what if you've worked on it for a long time? Just take it apart.
And
the only thing that survived is her foot.
Oh my goodness. Really?
Her foot I was in love with. Like, okay, I love the foot, so I know I can get there.
It was good.
And the other thing that happened with this was, we were talking about it, some of the people that were here in April. I tried in the beginning to make her very colorful, lots of colors. She speaks so loud. Absolutely not. I don't want, no, get the red off, get this off, get that off. And she started off with a lot of the teal color and some of the violet. And there again, it was like she was saying, no, I don't want the teal. I don't want it. Get it. And she only a little bit left. So it really went in the direction of the purple colors. And then the other thing for me with this one is I was really struggling with background. What do I do? Well, what I did was I signed up for a painting class. Perfect. Even though I texted the women and I said, she happened to be a past student of mine. I was a high school teacher. I said, Jen, I want to come to your painting class and not paint. Oh, okay. But I told her what I was doing, and she was really fascinated. So she says, absolutely. So every Friday, I pack them up and I go to the studio, and she was so helpful with, I had colors, but what do I, and she was the one that said, it has to be more organic, because I was starting with some rectangles and shapes and stuff. She said,
what medium was she primarily in, or hers?
Mostly acrylics is what the class is working in.
And so what did it look like when you left here in April?
No background, and tiny little bit of the baby. Mostly body and this part of her face. I got the eyes and this in when I was here, and really, really liked that. But I worked a lot in here and trying to get a sense of, just to get it.
You're kind of hitting your stride. Like you said, you really, what struck me is that you were not afraid to go back. You know,
yeah.
and I did come around a couple times, and it was all gone. What you were looking at. Yeah.
And you could hear, that's exactly in her voice. She'd go, oh,
Yes.
Because her suggestion when I had the small parts was just take a few bigger pieces and bring them in, and that'll
She's the
change
best
it.
At that. Better,
And I thought I could, but and that is when she came around the corner. It was right in the same place. She came around the corner and went, oh, you took it all apart. Yeah, yeah, I did. But I just felt so much better about it. And the other thing, I don't know if you remember, but that you came over and took a special picture, because when I worked, I had fabric.
Oh yes, I think that went into the blog post.
I don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I don't do neat. I start neat, but everywhere. And then I brought one other one that I started at home. I don't know if I'll get to her this week, but I really need some background advice. But I'm doing my little great niece.
Oh.
This is Maeve in the garden, and and I just shared this with somebody also that mentioned the little ribbons. The ribbons are made out of wine glasses. Just, I'm trying to work in like little butterflies and little flowers and stuff. And it's like, oh, but the wine glasses, the fabric, which came from Martin's, spilling wine, had already been there. We met there yesterday. We'll go again.
That was your fault,
But-
Darlene's fault.
That it just made me smile. Like, here's the little. I have no. I don't really know, but.